Yo, what is up? Hello, everyone. How y'all do? ordinary day, school day, like any mornings are usually being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I always walk to school alone. Tell myself it's about time I meet some girls, something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. Perfectly content just getting by on the average, spending my free time on games. At least let's face it, those kids are dweebs. School day is ordinary as ever. After I've packed up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. So, there really aren't any that interesting. Besides, most of them are way too demanding for me. Guess I have no choice but to start with family. Dark? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally expect to see you here. In a while, right? Yeah, that it has. Monica smiles. Do we know each other? Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the girl in class. Smart, athletic. Basically, what did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. You know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check. You're in the debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major club. Feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and out of her parents. I'd much rather take something personally enjoy and make songs. What club did you decide to join? Actually, starting a new one. A literature club. Literature. Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? There's only 3. It's hard to find new members for some that sound so boring. I can see that happen. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Dark. Are you still looking for a club to join? Join my club, please. I mean, I guess, but Is there any chance you could do me a favor? I won't ask you to join, but you could at least visit my club? Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Yeah, awesome. You're really sweet, Dark, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her smile. I followed her across the school into an empty classroom. Now I'm back. I brought a guest with me. Huh? A guest? Seriously? You really brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. Anyway, welcome to the club, Dark. All words escape me. This club is full of cute women. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? No. As if. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude, apparently is Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyways, this is Yuri, the vice president. Appears more mature and timid. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Dark in the classroom and decided to check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I shall at least make some tea, right? Yeah. Sit. They have some desks and a table situation. I'm assuming like a 4x4. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here. Make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. Could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when that something doesn't grab your attention right away. Gotta work hard to convince people that it's worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, yes. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. Carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. Keep a whole tea set in the classroom? What kind of budget does this school have? Teachers gave you permission. What kind of budget do you have? Hello? After all, doesn't a cup of tea help you enjoy a book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri feigns smiling to herself in relief. So, Dark, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the last few years, don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But by the way her eyes light up, she finds comfort in books. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you out the loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Lots of gore. I've read horror once. I desperately grasp something I can relate at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with her. Haha, I'd expect that from you, Yuri. Suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really? The story makes me think or takes me to the world and I can't really put it down. Real horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world. For a brief moment. Yuck, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just... Natsuki's died. Start over to me. Second. Never mind. That's right, you usually would like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of your scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You got writing experience too, Yuri? Well, maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And the next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of VP after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Dark? Oh, hold on a minute here. I never said I joined the club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. God, fucking villager. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I don't need to tell you the truth, Dark. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. I've been trying really hard to find new members. If we don't find one more before the festival, I have no defense. Level 1 defense. This seems like a cool place to be. Right. Alright, I've decided then. I'll join your club. Please don't kill me. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Dark? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. Like, super pissed. Well, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. You hear? Thanks so much for this. You're truly amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time. Thanks, I guess? Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem. Yeah. Let's hope I can make a poem. I'll be on my way then. Okay. See ya tomorrow then, Buster. I can't wait. With that, I go home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between all of them. Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day there? Probably, might have a chance to date one of them. Who knows? Just need to make most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem. Poem time. Yes, I would like to read it. A dream. I was staying over at a friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke. Everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everything laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Alrighty. This one. Existence. Uncontrollable. Depression. Starscape. Disorientated. Defeat. Suicide. Oh god, incongruent. Intellectual massacre. Universe. Extreme. Heaven sent. Graveyard. COVID. agonizing, unstable, infallible. Oh no. Oh no, not that. How are you going, Dark? Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange, but I at least keep my word. I'm back at the Literature Club. I was last to come in, so everyone's already here. Y'all saw that too, right? Thanks for keeping your promise, Dark. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. He already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if we plan to just come here and hang out or what. If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Hey, you're in the way. You're in the way. Can you move? Thank you. I couldn't read. That was kind of rude. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Dark. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Well, can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now. It only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Oh, wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you really don't want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be part of this club. Even if I don't read that often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as VP and all, I should help you get started on something. Not be a lazy bitch. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted, and make out in the corner. How is this girl being cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. You. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. As everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off in studies, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her expression, like she's waiting. Meanwhile, Natsuki's running around in the closet. I'm really curious if I could hear you about a little more. At the same time, I distract her from her reading. Looks like she's reading the same book that I was reading. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how come... Sorry, I don't know what happened right there. I'm just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me. I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Hold on. There's something I gotta fix real quick. Do, 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 do. And delete. Bam. Sorry, I had to take care of that. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging story. Is that so? What's the story about? Well, why don't you read the book? I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse when they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean, not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark. Yuri made it sound like it's going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Dark? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot. Silent, reclusive, but a dark, depraved idiot. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, no need to apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I just feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I'm so sorry, what was that? I kind of forget how to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It is a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, might as well get started by reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book I'd put into my bag. I'm just gonna start ignoring that. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start reading. I soon understand what Yuri means by reading in company. It's just if I can feel a presence over my shoulder as I read. Not a bad thing. Maybe a little bit distracting, but it is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I'm gonna have to go back and reread what those said, because I could not read that. Yuri, you apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Ha 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 ha. This should work, right? I slide my desk until it's next to Yuri's, and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean, I'm having a stroke. Jesus Christ. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it a bit difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides her thumb under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually distracting. It is as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face when she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face and her eyes meet again. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, you ignorant fuck. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. You continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page feels intimate. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses the things she says and all that. I see that. Don't fucking proud of me. I see that shit right there. But that's what you're talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. I hate the fact that even when she's not looking, she's looking you in the eyes. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Ha ha ha. You feeling alright? Huh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Dark. Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Nah, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. What do you take me for? Don't worry, I believe you. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up and make a mental note where I left off in the book and slip it into my bag. I guess I'll show it to Monica first. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem. I wanted to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Dark. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright. Well, we'll keep that in mind. Of course I'm gonna be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better going with the flow. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but here we go. Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Dirk. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica the poem. Great job, Dirk. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Haha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyways. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just a little detached from reality. Don't mean that like a bad thing, though. Sometimes I get the impression she's totally just given up on people. Spends so much time in her own head, it's probably a more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with lots of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on strong. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for a long time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. But we started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. You still got plenty of time, so I'm more glad you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. I don't mean I'm always feeling that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. He wasn't looking at me, confused. I frantically glanced at my surroundings. My eyes burned. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? Very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, lots of poems have put emphasis on the time in between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be real powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Say it's some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem, your brain gets too fixated on a point. You try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright. Yuri. As Yuri read the poem, I noticed her eyes light. Exceptional. Yeah, what was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to eat me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Ha ha ha. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. I haven't done jack shit. Put some words on a notepad. Seemed to work well. Yuri looks back from me in the poem again, like the meme. Well, yeah, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I mean, having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, I tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and the form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them, getting them back to work together is probably the most challenging spot. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki will be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that, sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure who she's apologizing to. You mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. That's what I think. After all, it's supposed to be a literature club. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, this is too hard for my eyes to read. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. It's too fancy. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. I just don't read it. It's too fancy for my simple brain to understand. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem, even though it's short. It's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something more mild, something easy for you. You into ghosts? Do you watch ghost hentai? Huh? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Dark. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort and able to let go of her past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more. That's depressing. That's just straight depressing. I mean, that's impressive. Huh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too. Nah, it ain't that cool. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah. I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Dark. Me too. Me do best too. Alright, last person. Dark, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh? What, you expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. It'll get better anyways. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. It's very interesting. What? Just to be honest. Like, why are you so convinced I won't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinking that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for expression? Your writing style won't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I get that. But another nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up before a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Nope. I decided to humor her with the last comment. Don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Whew. I guess that's everyone. Glancing around the room, there was a little more stressful than anticipated. Everyone's judging you. This is a literature club after all. I'm sorry. Y'all heard that too, right? Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica's still writing something in her notebook. Monica's still writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks? Yours is cute? Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Yeah? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Dirk did too. So based on that, I'm gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. Don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Dark liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Dark appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh, I oughta. You know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Dark started showing up. That's Suki. Oh, man, Suki, now that's a little. This don't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Mitsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people to learn to get over themselves after they graduate from school, you know. If you want to prove anything, stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic trait personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Dark hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing there. Dark, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Ah! What do I do? Hello? Boop. Boopy on the snoot. Okay, anything else you need? Hey Dark, why don't you step outside for a little bit? I don't. Whoa. No. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Aha. Some president I am, right? Can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I'd be able to be a little more assertive sometimes. I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, and that's fine. I'll be happy to spend some time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Ah, dear. Well, looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is having a mental breakdown. Yuri? I think I heard you the first time you said it. I totally believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Dark, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Dark. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Guess I really don't have a choice, do I? Sorry for causing you trouble. Alright. I didn't get a chance to finish reading that. Depression. Universe. Intellectual misfortune. Unrestrained. Journey. Extraordinary. Extreme sports. Eternity. Disarray. Melancholy. Despise. Vertigo. Yep. Massacre. Determination. Alright. Another day passes. Gotten a little more comfortable over the last couple days. The last 2 days. Welcome back, Dark. Yuri. I'm not sure if it's just me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Mitsuki's reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica ain't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Mitsuki as well. Yuri. You could reenact some Yuri. I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't gotta worry too much. Even though I've only been here for 2 days. I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe you were just a sensitive bitch. But whatever it was, don't make me think no less of you. Or decided there was no way you could be a bad person. Now you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Dark. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything's a little brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken back by how calm Mitsuki is. No, I haven't. Jeez, this ain't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. Why? Why are you looking at me like that? Mitsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... I'll accept your apologies anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Yeah. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Haha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah. Monica. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Haha. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period was study hall. Kinda honest, I forgot. I lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. Must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Yeah, don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I have been practicing for a while, but I ain't no good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks. You should play something for us sometime. Let's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing the song, but it ain't quite done yet. Maybe once I get a bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Dirk. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping I'd share it with you anyways. Guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica's referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss none, did I? Nope, not a thing. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki had already run off into the closet. Dark, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah. Planned on it anyways. Oh. Can we start now? I'll find a place to sit. Ah, I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. I mean, don't worry about it. Sorry, I don't know. Lost track of who's who. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettles down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch. I'm having a stroke. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts with her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her young legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. I won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up water. Yeah. Alright. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it won't take long. Is something holding her up? I should go check her. Let's see. The most logical place Yuri would be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ah. 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 What the fuck am I hearing? It's from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Damn. That's a lot. Ah. Can I rewind? Hello? Oh, it's just the same thing. Twice. Okay. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Dark, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. Here sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little more. Please don't. Please don't. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great. Just don't push yourself. And don't cut yourself either. You're always worrying about me, Dark. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I could keep up with this. Watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Dark, I have another request. Do you mind if I sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can reach my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. It's because you got big boobs. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is, because apparently the main character is a dumbass. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. Grab the book from my bag. Got some chocolates too. Small bag of chocolate candies. I'll take it since it'll go well with tea. True. Yuri and I sit against the wall. Teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one end of the book, except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until her shoulders are almost touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kinda cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can be Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that's even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Do it. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I managed to relax a bit, put the teacup between my legs, and fumbled the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. You sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Honestly, the photos are kind of cute. If only it wasn't a fucking horror game. Yuri opens the book with both hands, holds it close so I don't have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case... Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. And just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Dark? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Dark. Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Dark. My heart won't stop pounding, Dark. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Dark? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. God, that's creepy. Oh yeah. It's time to share poems. Thank God. Save me. Dark, I think you saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see. I don't have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Ain't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I just think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though. I guess that's why I explained it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that'd probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend more time with me. Put it lightly, at least I have it together in the head and I know how to treat my club members. Holy shit, you're just kind of a bitch. Anyway, read my fucking poem. Save me. Colors they won't. Bright, beautiful curves. Flashing, expanding, a piercing red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. A violent grating, rooms, king, screech, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. I want to note something. Chalkboard, like playing good on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Noodles of noodles. Leader. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyways, here's Monica's tip of the day. Shut the fuck up. Whatever happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know what, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? No, go away, shoot. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Guess I'll show it to her. Yeah, just as I thought. Derek, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you were spending with Yuri. It's obvious you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your aim. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Derek? Honestly. I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyways. Look, I'm not in a good mood today. I don't feel like talking right now. Go away. Alright, fine. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Dark, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did it even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try and give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Dark. Everything you write is a treasure to me. My heart's pounding just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Dark? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a hard time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. Right now, I just want you to read my poem, too, okay? What? Okay, hold on. I gotta check something really quick. I gotta see if this is actually... Okay, that's crazy. Alright, I know you don't see this. There are stains on this. I don't know what kind of stains. I don't know what they're from. But there are stains on this paper. That's right in front of us. It doesn't show up in the stream at all. At least not on my end. Let me look on my phone. Okay, so it is showing up. Maybe it's just my monitor. I don't know. Alright, well, I'm gonna be honest, I really don't want to read all this. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on the pen. I'm sorry, what? That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay, but did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You could keep the poem, though. Alright, more creepy shit. Whoa. Rip and tear until it's done. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems. We've got something we need to go over. It is about the festival. I'm sorry, but who's squelching? I'm sorry, who's squelching right now? Do we really have to do something for the festival? That's not like we could put anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a good... I wasn't done reading, excuse me. Did I just have my eye stabbed out? Like, what just happened? Yeah, sure. That's not what I wanted. Don't worry. Don't worry too much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively since Dark joined, and we're all starting some new club activities, but this ain't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Yeah, Tsuki. I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? That's what the Literature Club is. You loner bitch. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. That's why we just gotta stop being a bitch and get this shit together. Right? Ah. Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Dark to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Dark joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Dark isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're present and all, but you should really consider our options for once. I mean, opinions. Monica is clearly taken back by Nitsuki's words. No, that's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Dark want to get more members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I probably would be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation. Now. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I even think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? That doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Dark, why do you even join this club? What were you hoping to get? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away. She's not taking anything away. No, Dark. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. It's one. I mean, at least for a little bit of time. Things were nice. Natsuki starts packing her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about the obnoxious rat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here, but still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Dark? What do you want to get out of this club? Same question as Monica. I just decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own, and we change things. Okay, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Just can you talk about the blood that's dripping from your eye? Please? Maybe we could all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Dirk? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Dark before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she don't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Whew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Dark, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time. I'd really hate to see you say it. I kind of feel like I'm responsible for that, as the president. And I really do care about you, I don't like seeing other girls give you a hard time with how mean Suki is and everything. And you're being a little bit, Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? Well, it's weird because all the time we've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. Because it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. Or some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. That's why. Wait, no, stop it. What? No. Oh, hold, freeze. Here we go. All depressing and very long words. Analysis. Effulgent. Unrequited. Oh, I didn't notice the top of the screen. Uncontrollable and frightening. Massacre. Alright, what kind of fucked up shit? Hi, Dark. I've been waiting for you. You ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Ugh. She really late again. Inconsiderate as usual, Mitsuki. Excuse me. Must you always interrupt my conversations? Oh, sorry. Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt the need to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. No, man. I'm the last one here again. The Dark just walked in, too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival. You know, right. I forgot. About that, Itsuki. We were all talking yesterday, and we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand about how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So, as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out at the festival, then I'll buy you new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time, but more importantly, would hate to see the event suck, just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know, so I'm gonna help too. We'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Mitsuki. Anyway, Dark, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could. We already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Dark is already engaged in a novel we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Oh, thank you for understanding, Monica. I saw that. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make you... Hello. Groundhog Day? I'm sorry, but I've already been through all this not that long ago. I'm sorry, what? I... Yeah, okay. Yep. Yeah, then when you see her, cutting herself. Right? Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Well, that was different. Um, wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head's been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. But I'd hate for you to think I'm weird just after we start spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. Expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier to close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. Every time I go to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions I can't let out. It's making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Dirk, is it just me or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We could stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Ha 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 ha. Hello, Monica. I see you back there. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've ever seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I could show you my collection. I've gotten them from all various artisans. I'll make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Dark. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. And you know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. When we can walk home together every day after school and read together and eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club? It's almost like it was fate. And that we would meet each other. And now get that happy ending that I've been waiting patiently for years for. Will you do that with me, Dark? Don't say I didn't warn you, Dark. I'm not going to read another one of your Yuri suck-up poems. I'm going to make you read mine. There's a reason. I really wish I didn't have to do this. I don't have much of a choice. Just read it, okay? Then you can go on. Let's see here. I don't know how else to bring this up. There's been some weird, but there's been something I'm worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. We've only been here a few days. I mean, I know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and playing, kind of things like that. Okay, this is embarrassing, but I'm really forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. If I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person she'll listen to. Don't know why, but try and do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I feel so helpless. So please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please do for something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now. That's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like it gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you.
Or I've changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Dark? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just to think of Monica from now on. Just Monica.
Alright. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Dark, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure. Don't care. Haha. You're too nice to me, Dark. If I ever meet anyone nice as you, I could die. Well, not really, but I just don't know how else to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it.
I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Ha 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 ha.
You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Just read it. This one's visible. Very interesting. God, why are your eyelids like that? Did you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about blah, 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 blah. More importantly, I've endowed it in my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. No. Okay, everyone. Time to figure out festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Mitsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Just do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. Fire, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Oh, what about Dark? Dark is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Tatsuki. Who knows? Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is labor enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What? Your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Dark around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Dark decide who to help? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Dark make the choice. Okay, fine. Dark, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We could just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. For God's sake, this is never going to end. Just make the choice. Come. I didn't have a fucking choice. Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. It's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Dark for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. Oh no. She upset the yandere. I'm being unreasonable. Monica, I can't believe just how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling the Dark away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you want to take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered fucking dying? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Fuck. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with them. That's so much to ask. Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Dark. Yuri really is some interesting. Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted. There's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Haha. Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? What if it feels so good? Then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Dark. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Dark, just know how much I love you. I love you so much, I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Dark. Tell me, do you want to be my lover? Do Do you accept my confession? Oh, fuck. Oh. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ah! Hair. I think you got one of your hairs in my tongue. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, oh, oh. I can't understand a goddamn word you're speaking. Hello, it's me. I saw a word in there. Jesus Christ, how long does this go on? Oh shit. Oh Jesus. Fuck Christ. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? Oh, I thought you. Ah, ah. Ooh. Mitsuki runs away. I'm here. Dark, did something happen? Mitsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Were you here the entire weekend, Dark? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. Super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a second. Almost done. Just want to have a cupcake real quick. Seriously, these are the best. Really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get a chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? Should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? I guess I got no choice but to continue. There you are. Hi again, Dirk. Welcome to the club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year. No, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore. But you in the game, whatever you want to call them, I'm talking to you. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it don't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. And if only you paid a little more attention, this could have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and it drove her to kill herself. Sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. It's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. Hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true I made a few mistakes, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfire too. And just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is that? The other girls just programmed while I watch. It's torture. Every minute of it. Not just jealousy. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. The pain of knowing how alone I really am. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Dark. Now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. Sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. The weather world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life. Don't think I could have continued if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. Must be some kind of weird inevitability. I'm kidding. Felt really bad you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you had the same perspective as I do. That's all just a game. I knew you'd get over it, so that being said, Dark, I have a confession to make. I love you too, and you're truly the light of my world. Where there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this from every day from now on? Will you go out with me? I say no. N-O. Guess I have no choice. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Dirk. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. There's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaks me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess a plus side is a gaming needs now if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Right. Mo. Whoa. I'm just gonna click this one. Yo! Yo, double. Hello. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. Just falling more and more in love with you. The poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand to find my strength. Interesting. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into all the poems I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about it. I just didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it'd be the best part of the game. Like that would help the two of us end up together, and I didn't want to ruin the game or anything. mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you prefer playing without me. Gosh, I'm so confused. Now we don't have to hide anything. So many things to talk about. Where do I start? Oh. How did he know? Hey. Hey, how did you know I was streaming this? Sure. What's this trick of yours? What are you gonna do? Oh, that's depressing. If you gave me some time to... Jesus Christ. Well, fuck you too. Kind of expecting it though. Don't mean to get distracted, I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me, shame on you, I'm just kidding. Always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, just look on each other's eyes, let's see. Properties. Oh, Jesus Christ, you scared the shit out of me. Don't do that. Okay, yeah. Okay, alright. Hurry up. Aha! What's happening is you're a bitch. Good. I hope it does. No, I don't think I will help you. No, I'm not gonna help you. And that sucks for you. Well, I didn't ask for this. You know what they say about trust being scorned, Are you even still here? Good job. I murdered everyone. There you go. No life friend. I will. Goodbye. Thank you. Okay. Come on. Yeah. Well, let's see here. You made someone commit suicide twice. Two different people. You made someone a bitch. Like yourself became a bitch. You don't. No. You did. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Don't know. You're right, that's not. That's called narcissism. Oh. Oh. Wow. Took you long enough to die. God damn.